Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Plixely here. I hope everyone's having a good day. Today I'm just going to be doing a couple simple building tricks. Nothing crazy like my other videos or anything, so let's get started. So the first one I really want to go over is basically utilizing chain link fences to like help you in certain ways. So let me show you what I mean. So say you had something like this outside of your compound. You would just come up to it, and chain link fences, if you place them like this, they can actually be shot through. So let me show you what I mean. And by the way, some of you guys may know these tips and tricks. This is more or less for newer players or players that are just trying to get a little bit of more knowledge. So like right here, as you can see, you can shoot through this. The bullets are actually going through. You can see the bullets there. Now if you have two like this, so for example maybe a door, you can't shoot through that, so you can only shoot through the one. So let me just build this here so you can see. I cannot break that. If I open the door, I can break it. So this can be utilized outside of your base or like anywhere near your base if you want. Just get creative with it. But yeah, that's a pretty cool trick. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So this one, I will be honest, it is a little goofy. It's just kind of cool, honestly. I want to share it with you guys. So you basically just place like a frame like this, upgrade it, and then these little like prison cell walls or whatever you call them. Also the door one works. So you basically just place it, and let me show you what I was talking about. So you can actually place boxes through this, and you're like, okay, you can place boxes through there. Wow, whoop-de-doo, that's so awesome. But look, bro, you can actually like stack them like this, and this, I mean, it's kind of cool how you can just, you know, stack shitload of boxes on top of each other. Like, so as you can see, I'm just stacking them, and it's working very well. So you can just stack like a shitload of small boxes. I think it actually works with large boxes as well. And apparently you can also defy gravity with them if you're into that. So let's see if we can do it with large boxes as well. I don't believe it works with large boxes. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it works with large boxes, but it does work with small boxes on either the door ones or the, let me go ahead and get those one as well. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, I placed that on the other one. Let's see if it works for small boxes as well. So yeah, it works on either the wall or the door. So pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next thing I like to cover is basically the use of these here siren lights. Let me basically show you really quick how cheap they are to go ahead and craft. So it's only 120 metal frags. And honestly, for the sheer strength of these things, that is completely worth it. So I like to utilize them when I'm making a like peek down floor. So not only does this add, you know, a way for them not to be able to ladder up and get in, but it also, like, you see, if I try to break it, it's like it's super strong. It takes a really long time to break. And the best part about it is I can actually pick it up if I want to, and then I can hop down if I need to. So honestly, just the utilization of these here siren lights are really good, and I would recommend people to use them if they're doing like shooting floors like this. But yeah, that's pretty much that one. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, the next one, I'm going to be showing you guys a great way to hide your TC. Now, I have made a video on this in the past, but I really want to stress to you guys how good this really is, and I felt like a video on tips and tricks for building, I would have to, you know, include this. So, you know, you would basically we're going to just build like a TC room like normal. How you utilize this in your base is completely up to you. So let's grab our TC and plop it down like this. Alright, now from here, all you do is place a window frame like this. Make sure the hard side is facing towards you, so it can't be soft sided. And then from here, all you have to do is just line up two vending machines in a very precise manner like this. So you just place it kind of like that. So there's not too much room on either side. And we're also going to place another vending machine right beside it like that, making sure there's a little gap in the middle like this. So what this is going to do is actually hide your TC a little bit, keep it, you know, concealed, and also it makes it a lot more expensive for raiders to raid. Let me show you something I like to do with this. I like to take my vertical embrasures and place it like this, the ones that go straight up and down, and as you can see, you cannot even see the TC. So if this, for example, was sheet metal, it blends in even more. I mean, honestly, it's really hard to even tell that that's there. And another thing to make it even stronger is before you put that on, or after, it really doesn't matter, I would put a window in here. So let's see if we can line this up. So there you go. So now if raiders want to reach your TC, they will then have to break both of the vending machines, which, keep in mind, have 1,250 health. So the vending machines are extremely strong to begin with, so they would have to break these. So say they break one of these, then they would still have to go through the window at least to open it up. So yeah, it just makes your TC really strong, depending on how you use it. I've in other videos I've made, you can see some bases that I've used this with if you'd like to see that. So yep, let's move on to the next one. And today's final tip is going to be shotgun placements. I know there's a lot of ways that you can put a shotgun trap in a base to, you know, basically help protect your base when you're not on or whatever. So I'm going to show you how I like to use mine. That's kind of, you know, always effective. Now this could be considered more of a simple trick, maybe even kind of silly that I'm mentioning this, but it's very important that you have good shotgun trap placements, and I did not mean to do that, because you don't want to waste them, and obviously you want to protect your base. You know, you worked hard to get the things inside your base. I'm assuming you want to keep it. So say this is like, you know, obviously a base wouldn't look like this, or at least I hope it doesn't. So basically, so let's imagine this is like a 2x2, right? And you jump up here. So instead of, like, you know, placing a trap like this or something, you know, yes, this could work. If a raider is jumping down, this could work, but it's not as good as a placement that I'm about to show you. So what I recommend you guys to do, honestly, instead of just placing it like on the walls or ceilings or anything, because that can also kind of get in your way, what I like to do is place them under, like, you know, half height walls or triangles, you know, anything like this. You know, you can just put a shotgun trap down there. Now what this does is it hides the shotgun trap completely from the above view. There's no way for them to see the shotgun trap no matter what. So not only does it hide this, but say someone jumps down here and then they just run in, they see your loot, then this leaves them fully exposed to this, and this makes it a lot more difficult for them to destroy it, because then they would have to either, you know, like, kind of trying to get an angle on it, and it honestly makes the raiders you know, day a complete hell. Trust me, I've won many raids with this, as well as got killed by them in a raid. So I hope that that helps you guys, those little tips and tricks. I'm gonna try to stay more consistent with my uploads, do some more Rust videos and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.